Greetings everyone, Turtle here, back to the scheduled screen recording during the drive home. I just wanted to, first of all, I want to wish all of you Happy New Year. I hope you had a good time. And I just, really quickly, I wanted to go over Season 1 that's knocking on our doors and should be here in a couple of days. Now, I won't go into detail too much. There is a lot of ground to cover. I haven't even had time to completely go over everything myself, but a few things I want to mention so people are aware once things kick off. First and foremost, I would like to say thanks to the R4s for sending out the messages. That's going to be super helpful. I strongly suggest that you read those. First thing you will notice once Season 1 kicks off is that we will all be teleported to the edge of the map, so the hive structure should remain in place, but we will be teleported away. That's one. And two, the map will be quite different. We will get new structures, we will get new divisions. It's gonna be a wild ride, basically. One thing to note is that we will also have a lot of PvP, like a lot more PvP, as the president mentioned in his mail. What I personally wanted to talk about are two things. Number one is the builder versus war general. So our professions, those will start being active once Season 1 kicks off. And depending on your choice, of course, it's mostly recommended to go builder, just to help with resources and speed up your development. If you went war general, it's fine. Apparently we should have access to class swap tokens, so it should not be that big of an issue. The second thing I wanted to really quickly mention here is that with the new season we get a new, besides getting new resources and getting new buildings, so we will have a special place outside of our main base where we can build Season 1 specific buildings. More detail on that in game, but besides that, we also have a new mechanic that revolves around the virus itself. So it's not just a simple, oh, it's a virus, it's not it actually serves a purpose to the extent where monsters on the world map, like regular zombies, doom elites, doom walkers, bases we attack, so most of combat will actually have a chance to give you this virus stacks. Now, it has 5 stages, each one being more detrimental than the other, and you will notice that if you do not have this new thing called virus resistance, which you can get through upgrading your buildings, you will notice that you will suffer huge losses as opposed to the usual combat on the world map as is now. So be extra careful what you attack, be extra careful what you rally, not only because you will be hurting yourself, but you will also be hurting everyone else in the alliance. So auto rallies are going to be a problem, because you're not there and your squad goes out and you attack a zombie that you're just not able to kill because someone decided to rally a monster that's 5 times its power and virus requirements, and you end up just losing troops and screwing people over, basically. So be very careful about what you attack, what you rally, and keep a close eye on those numbers, because it's really detrimental, not just to you but to your fellow alliance members if you mess that up. That's first. Second, the mechanics around the virus itself, I'm pretty sure we'll get a lot of in-game content, but basically you get your resources, we will get new resources that's used for construction, that's used for upgrading your stuff, your buildings. We will also get exclusive weapons for Kimberly, Diva, and Tesla, if I'm not mistaken. Now, when I say exclusive weapons, I mean that there will be a new separate tab for these heroes, and you need to collect shards to level those up. Now, of course, initially it will be available via battle passes, but through regular gameplay you should be able to acquire those as well later on down the line, of course. Why I mentioned this, if you haven't already decided on who to focus on and what to do, it really is the last few minutes, basically. You gotta make up your mind. You have to know exactly what you want to focus on. You gotta keep your focus there, and you gotta start working on whatever it is that you planned. As always, myself and all of the other R4s and R5s and other experienced players are here in chat for you, so feel free to ask on Discord, ask in game. But the reason why I mention this is because basically the more wrong moves you make, the longer it takes for you to bounce back and go back to being even remotely competitive. That's the thing. We will be doing PvP against stronger servers, so don't expect much success there, honestly. Even WA won't really have a lot of success. They are strong, don't get me wrong, but some enemy servers that we will be up against are just that much stronger because they spend that much more. That's just the reality here. I'm thinking we will play conservatively, but that's not up to me, that's up to our leadership. What I did want to mention is you really should put in some time, some effort, work on getting one decent squad. It can be full tank, it can be full air, heck, it can even be full missile, it can be a hybrid approach, whatever you want, but start working on one decent squad. Build out your first march, make sure it's as good as it can be, and start focusing on that. Really, you will need it. It will be extremely important to build out a decent march and have a strong fighting power there, because it only gets harder from here. So far it's been mostly farming, semi-AFK, everyone having a good time, but it will get harder, it will get more demanding, and if we are to thrive and if we are to succeed as an alliance, not just as individual players, we will need your best efforts. That's just the way it is. The more you work on improving yourself, the more you are able to help out your fellow alliance members, the better rewards everyone gets, and the more we can progress, basically. That's the general idea here. Now, that's why you have seen a lot of people, you've seen a lot of emails on pushing for at least HQ27 and Tier 9 troops. That is the bare minimum. At this point, that is the absolute bare minimum, and you really should work on getting there as soon as you're able. It's tough for some, I understand that, but it's not really impossible, since we have ministries available most of the time. You don't have to wait for VS Construction Day to develop your base. And in general, if you are an active enough player, you will have plenty of opportunities to level up quickly. So it really should not be an issue, and hopefully we will get more players, at least to HQ27, before things really start to get heated. That's all for me. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Some of you that are still on vacation, I hope you enjoy yourself, you lucky bastards. For those of us who actually went back to work, well, sucks to be us, I guess. Pretty much. And have a wonderful day. I will see you and hear you later.